Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah. Anti-piracy, baby.
Let's go.
You wouldn't download a car.
Nope. You wouldn't download the movie VHS 94. We're about to watch that.
You
Nope.
wouldn't download the blueprints to a gun and then 3D print that out and assemble it and take it to kill the president.
Okay, no. You
definitely wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't download a shirt.
No, you wouldn't download this podcast. This is a free podcast. You don't need to do that.
You wouldn't sit at the end of a bowling alley with your legs spread wide open waiting for someone to bowl right into your nuts because that's your thing.
Okay, now, you wouldn't download the Criterion Collection.
No, that's a special thing. You got to pay for that.
Yeah, you wouldn't download a music album or something. I don't know.
You wouldn't sit at the end of a bowling alley and downward facing dog with your ass right there at the end of the alley and wait for someone to bowl the bowling ball right into your ass. You wouldn't do that.
Every fucking week, new movies get released. How does anyone ever see these? There are too many movies.
Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies, family.
Hey.
It is spooky, scary season.
Spooky, scary.
And I'm fucking terrified.
Spooktober's in full effect. All this month we've been watching spooky movies and spooky, scary stuff. And then Dune,
Also, Dune's coming out.
whenever we do that. I'm Chris Collins.
I'm Josh Rodriguez.
I'm Alex Wilson.
And this week on There Are Too Many Movies, we watch VHS 94.
Oh, fuck.
But before we talk about that, we're going to talk about what we've been watching. And before we talk about what we've been watching, we've got a Patreon.
Oh, shit.
$5 a month.
Please, guys,
Just right up front.
please.
$5 a month.
No checks. No, we don't take EBT.
No food stamps.
Just
We'll
have
accept
$5.
Just have $5. Throw that to us on the internet.
Mail it to us.
Support your local on the internet podcast.
And honestly, it's sort of a flex to get the There Are Too Many Movies Patreon subscription.
It is.
Yeah,
Because it's like, I have $5 I can just throw at a podcast. Whatever.
Right.
Yeah, it's that, but it's also like, oh, I've logged a bunch of films on Letterboxd. Oh, I've got the Criterion Collection on Blu-ray. Oh, I subscribe to There Are Too Many Movies. It's like the trifecta of cinephiles.
Absolutely. If you want to be a true cinephile, if your favorite movie's The Fountain, like Chris's is,
Facts.
Under the Silver Lake.
It's a 5-head movie.
yeah, you want to subscribe to
I
it.
can't even go along with that bit. Fuck Under the Silver Lake. That movie
You love
sucks.
that movie.
Dude,
sucks.
you loved it, man. That was
Movie
4-3
sucks.
for that was Chris's first 4-3.
Yeah,
No, it wasn't.
He said that was the first
How
movie he
dare
really
you.
identified with.
Nope. How dare
yeah.
you?
Andrew Garfield, man, that's your boy.
I hate that movie. And anyways,
Is he related to Garfield of Garfield fame, or is just his last name?
You're asking if Andrew Garfield is related to the cartoon cat.
Yeah, he hates Mondays and he loves lasagna. And that's Andrew Garfield's thing, right?
He may like lasagna, but
I feel like he's at least been to Paris, though. So
all right.
So besides all that shit, we have the Patreon, and we've got what was the other thing we should talk about up front?
Shirts.
Oh, yeah.
TooManyMovies.com/shop. You can get yourself some 5-head merch.
We have a spooky scary shirt for this month. Please buy that.
By that, support your local on the internet podcast.
Or if you hate us, you can buy a bunch of those and then hand them out to the homeless people in your city, which will devalue the shirts.
No. If we have any extra, like a true fashion house, we're going to destroy them as opposed to give them away.
Right. Yeah.
That's smart.
You wouldn't download a shirt.
Exclusivity. That's the name of our game.
That's how you build hype.
Exclusivity via not many people listening to us.
Yep.
It makes us rare.
Yes.
Scarcity breeds hype.
There you go.
So
The means of production and Marxism, there's something with those.
Supply and demand.
Yeah.
That's
Warren Buffett said it best. Get your fucking bag, bitch.
Yeah, he said that. So who wants to kick it off for what we've been watching? That's all the stuff up front.
I'll do it.
Great.
I'll do it. What have I been watching? Is the
Yes,
question you're
Josh.
asking me.
Yes.
I
Let's go.
started Squid Game.
Yeah. How far are you and what do you think?
2 full episodes.
There we fucking go.
Thoughts?
Loved the first episode. Really loved it. Lots of character development. In 20 minutes, I was hooked.
I love how they
Which
make
is-
you hate the main character first off.
In a way, yes.
Yeah.
But you also, at least I see myself.
Sure, yeah.
ways.
Like there are aspects of him that you're like, he's not the best guy, and I like that they conveyed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not just a down on his luck guy. He's like,
Right.
no, he's garbage.
Yeah. Very
But he has a
reminiscent.
heart.
Yeah.
Yes. Very reminiscent of a lot of characters in Bong Joon-ho's films. in my opinion.
Yeah.
In Parasite and in
The monster one?
The monster one. What one?
The Host.
The Host.
Yeah.
In that, you have a very like almost deplorable, weird. He's got heart, but he's doing his best.
Yeah, very human characters.
Very human character. Yeah,
Right.
That's what it reminded me of in this, where it was like, oh, this guy's like just trying to get his shit together.
Yeah.
So far, I really dig it. I do have to say, though, I was starting to lose it in the second episode. I don't think the second episode is as strong as the first. But I just got to keep going, you know? Like, and I understand that. And as good as the first episode was, I was like, okay, I gotta keep going. So I will get back to you guys on that.
Okay.
So far, I am liking it.
Yeah.
Also watched Copycat, guys.
What's up?
Copycat is a spooky, scary thriller from the mid to late 90s, starring Sigourney Weaver and Holly Hunter.
Ooh.
Throwback spooky.
Throwback spooky, where they are chasing a copycat killer. And if you guys are not familiar with what a copycat killer is, he literally copycats other serial killers.
Smart.
Not Gacy, but Son of Sam, Berkovitz, serial killers like that. And he is doing it on purpose because Sigourney Weaver is like Mindhunter. She's a Mindhunter. She investigates serial killers, and like apparently this guy at one point attended one of her classes about serial killers,
And he was always like copying off other people, so he's a copycat.
There you go, man.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's what that is then.
Yeah. So
Okay.
for the folks at home,
A copycat killer is someone who looks at someone else's papers while they're doing their homework, and they're like, "Let me just do that."
yeah.
That's it. Anyways, it's
And the homework says stab them 17 times in the throat.
Yes. It actually is a really good movie. Shouts to the fucking cast, man. It's robust. Sigourney Weaver, Holly Hunter. That's all you really need.
Would
to
you
know.
say the cast is bussin'?
It is a bussin' cast, dude.
That hurt to say.
I was gonna say, what does bussin' actually mean? There's a lot of things. Like my
Like
grandpa has a TikTok, and sometimes I wonder if he has to Google a lot of the things. Like, does he Google
Hold on a second.
Throatzilla and like back shots?
first
Does he
of all,
know
what
what
part
back
of-
shots are?
First of all, what part of TikTok are you on?
I'm just saying when you open
He's on TikTok.
yeah. When you open TikTok, it's always just people that are like, "These is what back shots mean," and I'm like, Google.com back shots. I'm like, what is got
turn the-
9000?
You gotta turn the private browser on for that, dude.
Do you think your grandpa's on the same TikTok algorithm as you are?
Yes. We're into war. We're into suspenseful stories. We're into anime.
His peepaw he's the truth, man.
Papa, but yes.
Oh, sorry.
Is Peepaw?
His knick-knack.
What?
His knick-knack Peepaw, give a dog a bone.
His
There you go.
Pop-Tart.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to call him that from now on.
Derailed. Where were we?
All right.
Copycat is neat. Go check it out.
The movie Copycat?
Yeah, it's really neat. Check it out. Pretty good stuff.
Worth watching?
Yeah, definitely. It's a throwback, so you have to like put yourself into that mindset. Like, okay, this is an old movie. It's kind of slow.
So it sucks.
No, that's not what I'm
Well,
saying.
Chris hates
dude.
old movies.
Well, that's
true.
When you say old movies, you got to put yourself in the mindset. Like,
I mean, it's just different.
dude, remember when movies didn't have color? All those movies suck.
Ugh, God.
All of them suck.
Isn't your favorite movie Citizen Kane, though?
No.
That is one of Chris's favorites.
I love how you guys. First of all, how many favorite movies do I have? Because apparently,
16 or
all my
17.
favorite movies are Open Season 2, fucking Under the Silver Lake,
Mank.
The Fountain, Mank, and now Citizen Kane. So I guess I have 5 favorite movies
Metropolis.
that you've all assigned to me.
Upstream Color.
Oh,
though.
you love that movie.
yeah, director of Primer, by the way. That movie is sick as fuck.
You have to watch it 40 or 50 times to fully understand it, though. There's that. But I'm a small
or once
brain.
if you're a 5-head, so
okay.
like me. So
Yes.
if you're a 3-head, yeah.
How was Upstream Color, dude?
Isn't your favorite movie Inherent Vice?
Fucking shit. I like you guys like, hey, let's pick the worst movies from his favorite directors, and then say those are his favorite movies.
So yeah, dude, fucking Barry Lyndon, dude.
Yeah.
That's your shit.
You love that movie.
Yeah.
No, Lolita, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
extremely
you- well, you're-
problematic.
You identify with Lolita more so than any other Kubrick
Yeah.
film, right?
Yeah, as Lolita.
Yeah. Oh no,
Yeah.
probably the older guy, right?
No, because I'm young.
Nah. it's
Well,
the
so
older
yeah,
guy.
fuck-
that's
young.
why you bookmark all the manga pages that show a baby penis. Like, I've seen it, like in your manga collection.
You are the manga person. I don't even know how to properly say manga every time
You're saying it perfectly right now.
I say manga.
right now. Yeah, every time I go to say it on my own, I stumble. I'm like, is it manga, manga, or manja? I have no fucking idea.
See, he's just pretending because he's like, it's his thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're into hentai, Chris.
What's hentai?
Yeah. Okay.
What's hentai, dude?
Okay.
Quit pretending.
That's weird.
The
So you guys both know what hentai
the
is?
pretendometer is going
No.
fucking off the rails right now.
I don't know what that is, dude.
So why'd you say that?
I don't know, man.
What's
Well, because
hentai?
you're always bringing it up to us.
just
You're
something
like,
I heard my
you're
older
always
brother
like,
say.
You guys need to check out hentai. It's like the next big thing. You said that.
Is that a manga?
Whatever.
Is hentai
man.
a manga?
Whatever,
It
man.
can be. I mean, that's what you showed me.
Do you read that down to top and right to fucking left?
So you do read hentai manga
So it is a manga.
sometimes.
Good job, dude.
Thanks, man.
I also started watching again, rewatch Succession. Let's go.
Fuck yeah.
Season 3 is
Wait,
premiering.
you're rewatching it?
Yeah.
Oh,
A
nice.
successive rewatch. I'm sorry.
No. Stay here.
All right.
Sit in that.
I'm sorry.
Sit in that.
You stew.
Stew.
Season 3 premieres tomorrow. So
Tomorrow? Are they doing weekly?
Yeah, of course. It's
Shit.
HBO. It's HBO. What do you expect, dude?
It's the home box office.
All right.
Stoked.
I'm stoked. I just wish I just want it all, you know? wanna binge it.
Succession, the first episode into the second episode, like that is just my shit, dude. The characters as they develop, it is fucking just neato and perfect.
Brian Cox, baby.
Wow.
Kind of a
probably
rough last name.
Why is that?
I mean, it's slang for Peebus. So,
All right. So
What about Courtney?
Courtney?
Yeah.
Courtney Cox?
Yeah.
It's fine. She doesn't have a penis. It's not obtrusive like his last name.
Oh, my bad.
I got to say really quick though, shout out to Brian Cox for his performance in I want to say it's the best scene of season 1 where he's talking to his son who did not end up closing this deal. He's like, "Dad, it's not just like a big dick match, man." And then like Brian Cox very slowly, carefully, fucking alpha motherfucker, like face to face with his son. He's like, "Sometimes it is," and just fucking and like makes his son like, "What are you doing, Dad?"
Shitty in his little pee-pee pants.
Yeah, dude. It is the most fucking alpha dominant shit from Brian Cox. Like, come on, man. That show is immaculate. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect show.
It's a great show. Big recommend from all of us. I think we all love that.
Have you
I
seen-
love Succession.
You've not fucking seen it, Alex. You've not seen it.
Yes, I have.
What's it about, dude?
It's about this guy that's like, he runs a company, and while he's running the company, all these people are like, I'm going to be the next in line. I'm going to succession you. And then like he's like, no, you're not. And that's the show.
He's seen
got it.
He's seen it.
Yeah.
See, I told you I've
guess
seen the
he's
whole
seen
show.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I got an early screener for season 3, so don't ask me not to spoil it.
Okay.
All right. We won't.
And that's it for me.
Okay. Alex.
Well, we all watched Lamb on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's get that out of the way.
Okay. Let's do it.
So it's pretty good.
First of all, shout out to Blood Relies, Caleb
Yes.
and
Joey.
Bumblejack Joey.
Bumblejack and In My
Bumble
Bald
Jeezy.
Universe. Shout out to the Blood Relies in general.
Jeez.
Shout out to $5 a month on Patreon. Shout out to giving us money. Shout out to the Discord. Shout out to behind the scenes footage. Shout out to
Shouts to being funny guys.
Yeah.
And having chicken with
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
that was dope.
I gotta say though, the morning after the hot chicken is always the roughest thing on
Yeah.
me. It's like I did an anal scene or something. It's just awful.
Yeah. I'll be honest. Full disclosure. It was a war inside of my bathroom. The
Yeah.
next
That's
day.
one where all of your clothes are off, huh?
I'm naked and I'm still sweating in my home, which is air conditioned. Why?
You're basically in an outhouse inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just carve a moon symbol on
Yeah.
your door.
My whole body is just like hitting me with a question mark. Like,
Yeah. Why'd you do that? Why'd
what's
you do
that? What's this?
Why'd you poison me, huh?
Yeah, it's what it thinks, right?
My
But
body is a steel trap. Didn't have any effects afterwards.
Oh,
Lucky.
really?
Not a single one, dude.
Well, okay, you think you're better than us for that reason?
Can you teach me how to shit?
I'll teach you how to shit.
You can come over. We have a shit party.
Let's go.
That's a normal thing. People do that.
Yeah. Yeah. We can all sit on the toilet at once.
But I eat lots of food, so I
So
think
what are you saying?
that's a big part of it.
Oh. Well,
Or maybe I did, and it's just normal.
so we're abnormal.
yeah.
Maybe. Anyways, we saw Lamb.
Yup.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I don't know, man. I want to jump in front of this and say it was fine. I didn't care to go into like the metaphors and what it all means.
Nah.
It was just fine. I really like the actress a lot. She
She's
was
great.
in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Mm-hmm. But I'm really, really, really glad we did not decide to do an episode on Lamb.
Agreed. It wasn't really spooky.
Yeah, well,
Definitely not
it
spooky.
was sort of minimal in terms of like plot development and narrative.
It was so minimal you can't even use vowels. You have to go minimal.
minimal.
Yeah.
Minimal.
It was barely words were spoken.
Yeah, barely any words.
It was mostly facial expressions, honestly.
Yeah.
And that was
shots
funny.
of
Yeah.
animals.
Right.
Going.
Yeah.
And why are animal shots so brooding and weird, right?
Yeah, it's like they're
shows,
just animals.
yeah, but it applies to sophistication when you watch a cat look at something from the window where it's like, what does the cat know?
Yeah.
It's music. It's stingers. It's the visual language of it all.
Absolutely. The what?
The VL,
Fuck yeah.
the visual motherfucking language.
That
So
movie
Lamb
did
is-
have a
okay.
visual language.
Oh,
by
for
the way.
sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Snowy fucking mountains, dude.
Dude,
or
Iceland in general,
Yeah.
just
Foggy-
fucking give it to me.
foggy mountains, dude. If I could hear a vocalist go over it, dude, it's over, bro.
Dude, that landscape, I don't think there's a lens that can make that place look bad. You
It's kind
can't-
of cheating to place a movie there.
Yeah, right?
It's
Like,
kind of cheating.
You shoot an
Automatic VL.
exactly. It's that country should just be renamed visual language.
For real.
And then the leg emoji and then the plant emoji.
Shout out Leif Erikson for establishing Iceland.
Shout
yeah.
out to Sigur Ross for being
Shouts to the
Icelandic.
Swedish chef.
Sigur Ross. you
Yeah, he's Swedish and
Bork. You know
didn't? Bjork. I love Bjork.
Bjork's
No,
great.
talking about the Swedish chef.
Did
dude.
you ever see that really creepy fan video that like there was a really creepy fan of Bjork that was like you basically set out to kill her and it was a whole thing in the 90s?
No.
Go on a YouTube rabbit hole for that. It's crazy.
Did he?
Simply no. I didn't.
Yeah.
Did he do it?
Nope. Blew
man.
himself up.
Oh,
I feel bad for that guy.
well, spoilers for the people that were about to go down a rabbit hole.
Spoilers for that guy's life.
Yeah.
So
Anyways, Lamb. Okay, I'll say Lamb was what I thought it was gonna be, but better than I thought. So I thought I was gonna go in there and thinking, wow, this is really just funny and shitty and goofy, right? It was at times because, to be fair, I could not get past the kid with the CG lamb head.
yeah.
And at times it's egregious. Like in the trailer, you think, "Oh, this is probably how much they'll show," right? Like
Yeah.
this is the angles. It's gonna be
Right,
very
just being
minimal.
held in their arms and
It's
the
gonna be
head over
minimal.
the shoulder.
It's like, nah, there's full shots of like a kid with a CG head of a
Yeah.
lamb, and you're like, "Oh, this is funny."
Yeah.
And I couldn't get over that, and that's it didn't ruin the movie for me because the movie itself was still good enough for me to go, "Oh, this isn't a bad movie." It's just like
It's not bad.
it's not bad. And if you overlook the CG lamb head thing, the story is pretty good.
Yeah.
I liked it. I liked the idea of it.
I thought it was a genius way of incorporating the brother to be like the realistic part of it all.
Yeah.
a
Where he's
little
sort
bit.
of like, what the fuck is going on, dude?
Yeah.
You know?
There were so many times in like the movie has very minimal dialogue. And so spoilers kind of for it. There's a kid with a lamb head. And when they first get it, like there's probably 5 or 10 minutes that are just them starting to raise a kid. And then I so badly wanted her to just be like, "So, Greg, I gotta ask."
Yeah.
Just so it's asked.
Yeah.
Did you fuck a sheep?
Yeah, like up until a certain point that I won't spoil, I was just like, so does this guy have a lamb dick or does the lamb have like a human vagina? And what is going on with that?
Well, actually, dude, there are reports of like, fucking redneck motherfuckers having sex with sheep that birth, just
No way.
horrible atrocities to humankind.
I feel like that would be genetically impossible, but I guess not.
it is. There is an element that makes it possible for an embryo to grow,
Bruh.
but it is not, like it doesn't exist.
That's
You know what I
fucked
mean?
up.
It's
So
like
they birth something that is life with a fucking shrug emoji.
just
I
a-
don't want to touch this.
Yeah.
Let's get.
It's like how
But-
conquistadors would fuck manatees and be like, "We fucked beautiful mermaids."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Christopher Columbus and all of his crew?
Fuck
Yeah.
Christopher Columbus, by the way.
In diary journal entries, Christopher Columbus and his crew talked about fucking mermaids on the way over to what they thought was India. They fucked manatees, probably.
Like that they're on literally the precise opposite side of the world as India, almost to a T, and they're like, "This is India."
Yeah.
That's toxic masculinity for you, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, syphilis didn't exist until they came here, and it only existed in like alpacas or whatever the fuck that.
Alpacas?
Which are
Alpocas?
Well, alpolkas.
Well, it was an alpaca after Christopher Columbus got done with it. $5 a month on Patreon.
That joke is an NFT.
That joke is now an NFT. But anyways,
NFT
Christopher
manatee.
Columbus probably fucked an alpaca.
You're just sticking with it then.
Yeah.
Okay. Alpoca sounds like Weird Al's like first name.
Alpoca?
First. Yeah.
Lamb is fine. This is how the episode would have gone if we had done an entire episode.
Yeah.
on Lamb.
Yeah,
There's
Lamb
not
is-
a lot to talk about, man.
It's funny. It's worth seeing, in my opinion.
Alex, you?
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. It's above Under the Silver Lake for me and below most other A24
I
movies.
highly disagree as far as Under the Silver Lake.
Everything is above Under the Silver Lake.
I know we joke and everything, but I actually really did like that movie, and I don't know, this one was fine. It's to me, this was like a parody of an A24 movie. Like,
Yes.
Kind of.
the trailer.
Oh,
had
so
that
what I said
vibe.
last episode?
Yeah, sure.
Well put, Josh.
But in an actual way, that's how the film played out. It's like, oh, this is everything you expect out of an A24
Yeah,
movie.
like it goes off the rails in the last 5 minutes, and you're like, all right.
It's 2 jokes away from being an SNL digital short.
yeah, for sure.
Like, where it's like, oh, this could, if Pete Davidson was in it, it would be an SNL skit.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was just, it's fine.
Yeah.
Very just middle of the road A24 movie for me.
I will see.
Which
I
is still
agree.
better than most other standard movies.
Yeah.
Oh,
I agree,
absolutely,
I agree.
absolutely.
The
I'm-
visual language itself was good.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. I just mean I have such a high expectation for A24 movies that this one is just like a B.
Sure, understand.
Yeah.
It's mids.
Yeah.
So I will say when the brother showed up, and I'm not really spoiling anything because he's in the trailer, but when the brother showed up to the family and like saw what was going on, that's the funniest. Like the whole theater was giggling, right?
Yeah.
And I so badly after like all the silence of him looking at a child with a lamb head, I just so badly wanted him to be like, "Are you shitting my dick?"
Yeah.
So bad. Like it was on the tip of my tongue the whole time while we
Yeah.
were all sitting there, and I was just like, "Don't say it, don't be a dick," because there was other people in the theater, and they would have erupted into laughter, obviously.
Right.
That's such a
But
funny
you did do that.
observation.
You did do that thing where you were like, "Hey guys, check this out," and then you farted real loud in the theater. So you still felt the need to do that.
That was a little obnoxious.
Listen, sometimes not everybody can be comedic geniuses.
That's true.
Then afterwards you said, "We have a movie podcast."
Yeah, and then I did a cartwheel out of the theater.
And then you talked, and then we went in the hallway, and you like said it way too loud, so everyone around us was like knew that we had a podcast. You're like, "Let's go record the podcast, guys."
Yeah.
About movies.
And then you signed people's popcorn buckets.
Yeah, after I bare ass farted on top of them.
Yeah.
That's what I do to sign instead of signatures.
It's a way
I
to
just
promote the
fart.
show.
this is how I win.
This is how I went. Yeah, I just yeah. You guys just get me.
Yeah,
and
of course.
this is a safe place, and I can be open about all that.
Exactly.
It's a safe place on the internet.
We encourage you to do so, man.
Yep.
That's how we build the
Alpoca.
show.
That's how we promoted it. Shout out to Bumblejack and In the Light Bulb Universe, who were clearly fans of those promotion techniques while we were there.
Oh yeah. That's why they listen to the show,
yeah.
for your fart antics.
Your fart antics.
Anyways, Lamb was fine.
It was fine. Yeah.
All right, what else we got?
I started 2 animes that have premiered and are doing weekly episodes. One of them is called Blue Period. It's about a student in high school that has never been exposed to art, and he sees a piece of art, and it speaks to him, I guess. So he starts trying to draw. It's
Let
about
me
that.
guess. The art is a blue period.
No, Blue Period is a name for, I think, like a period of Van Gogh's life.
Oh.
But it's pretty good. I would say the anime is a lot better than the manga because the pacing is just way better.
So you've already read the manga and you're watching the anime now?
Yes.
Where are you watching this anime?
Netflix. It is a Netflix
The
exclusive
answer was
anime.
actually your bedroom.
What?
You just answered wrong. Sorry.
You're watching.
Oh,
it.
fuck. You meant... Damn it. Damn it.
Get got.
God, you fucking got me.
This is Alex's last show. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
You got too many wrong answers.
So how's this manga, anime, whatever?
It's pretty good. Worth watching if you're into just fucking chilled, sort of borderline slice of life animes. The other one is Platinum End. It is by the same creator of Death Note, which is one of the most well-renowned anime / manga. A ton of people have heard of it and seen it.
Have you heard of it and seen it?
No, never heard of it. I did read all of it, but it just one ear and out the other.
Okay.
Um,
So you've read the manga and you have watched the anime for Death Note?
Hey, man, what?
I don't know. I'm just trying to relate to Alex. Trying to relate to my boy.
Are you talking about Death Note or Platinum End?
Whichever one you want to talk about.
Which anime were you more fond of?
Well, Death Note as a whole, I think, is a better told story.
So you have seen all of it.
No, I've read all of Death Note, and I've seen a couple episodes.
You don't hear to read, Chris.
Yeah, sorry.
Silly.
Such a six head.
But Platinum End, same creator. It's overall not as engrossing as Death Note, but it's sort of like the borderline opposite of it.
So are you watching or reading this one?
I read all of Platinum End, and now I'm starting the new anime.
Okay.
So
you totally skipped the Death Note anime.
No, I watched a couple episodes, but
Not
it's
for you.
Yeah, so when it comes to anime and manga stuff, like I prefer to read it simply because you can control the pacing yourself. You can read as fast as you want. But when you're sitting there watching an anime, 20 minutes will go by and you might not even be done with like a couple chapters that you would have blasted through in the manga.
I see. So how about the live action remake on Netflix?
Poopy caca. Willem Dafoe is great, and that's about it.
You've seen it?
Yeah. It borderline doesn't follow the plot whatsoever.
Why do they always do that?
I don't know.
Why do they go, hey, let's remake something and completely ignore the source material?
Yeah,
Why
and
does that happen so
they
consistently?
literally have the most perfect storyboards.
Yeah, it's already storyboarded.
Yeah. Like the whole thing, all
Just
it needs
do
to be is
this
fan service.
There.
Yeah, like why do they always have to do their own thing? Why
I
do they
have no
always
fucking idea.
Because people like Jay Olivia exist, and he can fucking eat dicks, man.
Who's
forever.
Jay Olivia?
Jay Olivia is a animation director who adapted The Dark Knight Returns to animated film, or whatever you want to call it, without the fucking Dark Knight voiceover. He's like, let's do Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns, and
Why would you do that?
and not have the voiceover for Batman?
The inner monologue, which carries most of the narrative and is very moody and awesome.
Yes.
Why?
To be fair, and I don't agree with the choice, but to be fair, inner monologues do not translate as well to motion picture.
Yeah, but if that is the
They
story,
just work so much better in book
But
form.
if all of the best parts are the dialogue of Batman in The Dark Knight Returns, like, I am reborn, I am the knight,
yeah.
and you just like, let's just throw some fucking C tier fucking audio junkie music
Yeah,
over
because
it.
in
Yeah.
the animated movie version, instead of that, in the animated movie version, he just goes, "Wee!"
Yeah.
I hated that part.
I hate that
He
part.
goes, I'm old!
yeah.
And fucking jumps
It's
off
like, my
a building.
back.
Yeah.
The worst.
I'm an old Batman!
Yeah.
Yeah, I
what he
hated that
says.
part.
Yeah.
So Platinum End it's all right so far. It's still a good story, just not on the same level as Death Note.
And also, Jay Olivia made Batgirl and Batman fuck in The Killing Joke. It's not a thing. That doesn't happen.
Yeah, he only fucks Catwoman.
So
Yeah.
he
Everybody
made a
knows that.
studio animate a fuck scene that wasn't in the source material, and everyone's like, huh?
Yes.
First of all, very aggressive the way you said fuck scene.
Fuck scene.
It's like, yeah, the fuck scene in the movie. Yeah, so we get to the fuck scene in the movie
I could never be on the set of a movie. They're like, so this is the fuck scene? Everyone's
Yeah.
like, hey.
They literally have intimacy directors now. Like people that are like, they manage a set in privacy, which makes
That's probably a
sense.
good.
It's a good idea.
Probably, yeah. So that it's not 20 strangers just watching you clap some cheeks.
Yeah.
Back shots, more back shots.
Under a 10K light, just fucking literally spotlit.
Yeah.
And just like, all right, we need to do 70 takes.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Just an example. of a
Pull your
great
dreads down.
Just an example of a great actress, of course.
Just a, you know.
One of those great actresses that gives their all every time.
Yeah. Julia Fox.
Only reason I want to see Eternals right now.
What's that?
Angelina Jolie.
It's a Marvel.
It's a Marvel fucking
Oh.
shitty boy
Couldn't
superhero.
give a shit.
But
Hey, you know when I
see
stopped
Angelina Jolie in that, and you're like, I think I'll check this
I
out.
will watch
Yeah.
it. We watched Those Who Wish You Dad, and which was like
Oh yeah.
a middling movie, and
was
just
really
because
bad.
it was Angelina Jolie.
Yeah. I will say, do you know when I stopped caring about the Marvel Universe?
Like 10
When?
years ago.
About the 30th time I saw the Black Widow trailer.
Oh my god.
I was like, fuck the whole MCU.
Yeah, that ruined.
That ruined it.
Yeah.
That ruined
You see,
everything.
the thing we're doing with this movie is it's different, and this one is about a woman, and she fights Russians, and it's different.
Sure. Yeah, and here's the 50th version of the trailer in, that you've been watching for the whole year and a half. It's like, it offended me so hard.
Honestly, after Endgame, it's like,
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's the end game. Why do you want me to fucking care?
Yeah, it's like Endgame, and it's like, but also, and it's like, well, no, you ended it. Put a fucking
you
bow.
ended the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put a bow in the MCU.
Everything after that is Harry Potter and the Cursed Child to me.
But like, honestly, man, I think the big brain strong move. Granted, they're still printing money. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah. Everybody will continue to see him.
Shang-Chi made $100 billion, but
That's true.
I think for me, if they would have taken like a 5-year break after Endgame and then came out with a new superhero movie, that would have been like,
Yeah.
you know,
There would be a void to fill.
yes,
Yeah, but
but like to go from fucking Endgame right into fucking Black
4
Widow
or whatever.
after they just killed Black Widow. They're like, now we get her movie. Like, what?
Yeah,
dude?
explain how that makes narrative sense.
Because it takes place before Endgame.
Then why do I care? If it
I know.
end game.
Yeah.
It's the end.
yeah, it's just fucking extra fluff.
They just lost the impact.
Oh, it's just printing money. I mean,
Yeah, just
if
printing
there's
money.
money to be made, they'll do it. That's
Yeah,
it. It
of
doesn't
course.
matter the quality. Doesn't matter anything.
We got toys to sell. People are still making babies.
Yeah. Does it matter? Is it good? Doesn't matter. Does it serve the MCU? Doesn't matter.
How does
do
that
fans
serve the
want it?
greater good?
I gotta say though, to this day, one of our most streamed episodes is Endgame.
Really?
Is it really?
yeah, like
So next week on There Are Too Many Movies, Shang-Chi,
Endgame 2.
Endgame 2.
our most streamed episodes are the comic book
And
movies.
yeah, we're actually going to...
and
we're-
here we are shitting all over it.
Yeah,
I
but
mean-
we're actually gonna have Marty Scorsese's on our next episode.
That's true.
Yeah, let's give him a call. Actually.
Oh, okay, all right, Marty Scorsese's.
Yeah.
I hope he's available.
What else could he be
What
doing?
is he? Yeah.
All right,
Let's give him a call.
he's not available.
Not available.
Damn it.
That's annoying.
He's probably just staring at his awards and shit.
Probably making TikToks with his daughter.
Oh, I am. She's got a TikTok. Check it out.
We can call her.
So TikTok is
Just
cinema
kidding.
then.
what?
So TikTok is cinema then.
Yeah, I mean he's
Yeah.
on it.
I mean, it's taller than 4x3. I'll tell you that.
Good point.
Yeah,
Well said.
it does have
It's 19x6
19 by 6.
Is that a thing?
or
19 by 6. Do
yeah, because it's vertical.
you want to try that again?
Fuck.
I can just
I'm-
feel your brain trying to do this.
my dyslexia or my lysdexia. Excuse me.
There you go.
Um,
Your sex daily.
16 by 9.
Come on,
9
dude.
by 16.
Hey! We got
God.
there. We got there.
So for the viewers at home, what is a 9 by 16? What is a ratio?
What is ratio? I don't know. I only
You
know
can get
4x3.
ratioed on Twitter.
I only
know what I'm
know
saying?
4x3, honestly.
Also, I've started another anime called Youth Hall.
How's that? Wait a second. Wait a second, dude. What's you fall?
You've fallen for my trap, you dumb fucks.
You fell for it. I did not. I will
Got
let
him.
the record
No, I
state.
let it happen.
I was waiting for you to. I was like, come, please, just please. God damn it, please give me this.
Just feel it in your eyes.
Shout out
I
Bumblejack.
slipped up, and then I was like, all right, just give it to me. What is it?
Bumblejack got me with iLadies on Friday or Saturday.
What did he say?
Shout out to Bumblejack. We were leaving the theater. Yeah, and what were we even talking
I don't
about?
even remember. It was like
He was like, yeah, well, I preferred it a little bit more over to, I preferred this over iLadies.
and I was just I held up a sign that was like iLadies, and he was like iLadies nuts on your face, bitch, and I was like, all right.
And then he jumped off the second story at the mall. He's like, fuck this.
I did.
He fucking pulled a Batman.
Yeah.
He just jumped onto another car.
Anyways, where were we?
Your watch list.
Oh yeah, what'd you watch?
Oh, yeah.
Shout out Great British Bake Off. Also that.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
I only had Lamb on my watch list, it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, so we already talked about that. So that's it. So let's get into VHS 94.
Let's go.
All right, boys.
Of course, we know VHS is this is the third of the anthology series, VHS, or is it the fourth?
I think it's the third.
VHS. The first one was
VH1.
VH1. Fuck. VHS is great. I loved that movie.
Pop quiz. What does VHS stand for?
Ooh, video.
Video home software. I don't know.
I don't know. What?
Video horror shorts
Really?
for this movie.
Oh.
Oh,
But what does VHS tape stand for?
I don't know.
Video home system.
There you go.
Oh. Now we learned something.
$5 a month on Patreon for more fun facts.
Fun film facts.
Cinephile, five-head shit.
You can get a film degree just watching this.
Yeah. Consumers listening to this podcast like, what the fuck is a VHS?
Yeah.
Honestly, dude, first issue I had with this
History.
It's not in 4:3. How is a VHS
Good point.
Yeah.
in filming 19:6, dude? How is it doing that?
Yeah, that's a very
true.
good question. You could blow it up, but that's weird, huh?
Oh,
You know how they actually filmed it?
how?
Digital to tape conversion.
It looks like that.
Yeah.
You can see all the fake effects going on throughout the whole movie.
Well, there was some done in post for sure, but at least Chloe Ukino, her short, I don't know. remember.
Hers was I want to say hers was The Subject.
Okay. Hers did a legit digital to tape conversion, which is really cool.
That's
So
cool.
they actually shot it in digital, then ran it through like old Betamax tapes.
Cool.
For the folks at home, do you know what Betamax is?
It was supposed to be the thing better than VHS.
Yes,
exactly,
but
yeah.
it was too clunky.
Yep, and VHS won because of its size and portability. Even though Betamax is higher quality. That always happens.
And it could fit more film too.
Yep.
Like if you had a extra long film, you'd have to have two VHSs. Remember the Titanic VHS set?
Yes. Dude,
But also a Betamax tape is the size of a coffee table. So
Shit.
not literally.
it's got to be high quality then.
Not literally, but
Honestly, dude, I love Laserdiscs for that reason. It's
Yeah.
just a
Yeah.
big whole fucking
fucking fire truck.
fucking barking fire fucking fucks.
I remember the first DVD I ever got for a DVD player was Stargate, and I guess they hadn't worked out DVDs at all because you had to put it on one side, and then halfway through the movie you flip the DVD over, and that was the
Wow.
second half of the movie.
Data.
Whack.
So the size of-
Whack.
Whack. Yeah, it's just this, you can burn the data.
I remember flipping the disc over the widescreen and then the 4x3, dude.
Yeah, widescreen or full screen.
Woo.
Everybody, I was such a 3-head when I was little. I would go for full screen every time.
Yeah.
Would you guys?
Fool. Nah.
It wasn't until my uncle had to show me, like, he was watching Porky's or something, and he's like, "Can you put that DVD in for me?" And I put it in full screen. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
This isn't how you watch Porky's.
Yeah, Porky's. I need all of the
All the titties.
visual language
Yeah.
possible. But I was offended by black bars. I was like, what the fuck are those?
Exactly.
Yeah, the first time you see him, you're like, why don't I get the whole movie?
Dude,
Yeah.
First time I actually saw the black bars was Jurassic Park, and I was like, where's the screen? Like,
Yeah.
I was so mad about
Yeah,
it.
something broken?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong?
Yeah.
Little did we know.
I know. Little did we know, black bars would be the creative visual language that we're all accustomed to now.
For the next 20 years.
Yeah.
Word.
Shout out to Creative Vision.
So that was my first issue, not in 4-3. But
Yeah. True.
now we move on to our story through line. Holy Hell is what it's called.
The SWAT team?
Yes.
Yeah. By the way, I called it right up front. I was like, okay, so in this, they're going to be part of, they're not just going to find these tapes. That one's going to be a horror short. And that's obvious.
Right.
Well, it always is, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know because I don't know if I've seen Rick,
Dude, same.
REC,
Yeah.
or if I've seen VHS. Like record.
You've seen VHS. VHS is the classic. Record is not.
I think I've seen them both.
Is the first VHS the one where it starts off? The first one
The
is
zombie
like
in the woods.
No, I can't remember
Oh,
that.
we got to get these VHSs
Yeah.
out of the woods. Is that it?
That's it. So I guess I've seen Record 1 and not VHS 1 then.
Really?
I don't know.
Are they the same thing?
Basically, they're like
Similar.
horror anthologies.
Yeah.
Done
Well-
under the guise of like a guy died and he's got all these VHS
Found
tapes.
footage.
Yeah.
Oh, I found some snuff films.
Yeah.
Like you do.
VHS 1 is it starts out. I want to say that the beginning, the very first story, is a dude with a GoPro like biking, and he finds zombies in the woods while he's biking.
I don't remember.
Yeah. I
That
guess-
one was good, but the best one by far, and I wish I knew the name and the director, but I
It's in
forgot.
VHS 1 or 2.
It's in VHS 2, and it is the one where it's like in the schoolgirl one, where it's like a satanic cult.
I have seen that.
That one absolutely fucks, dude.
Big spooky vibes.
With a big monster and everything. I was down for that one. That one is the best by far. I remember that so hard.
Well, I googled VHS 2 schoolgirl, and that probably didn't really get what I want.
That's probably not the best one.
Hold on a
Do
second.
VHS 2 satanic.
Safe Haven?
Safe Haven?
Safe Haven? Is that what it's called? VHS
Google
2.
Schoolgirls again. Let's
Okay,
see
A
what
Ride in
pops
the
up.
Park, Safe Haven, Slumber Party, Alien Abduction. That's what it's called. That's funny. Yeah, I don't... So I think it's Safe Haven. That's what
Probably.
you're trying to think of. Directed by Timo... Is it a Japanese?
Yes.
Well, Indonesia, actually. You're wrong.
Got your
You said that.
I don't know.
fool.
Hold on. Safe Haven is... I think it's the one you're trying to think of. Anyways, that one's a good one.
That was fucking terrific. Anyways, the first one that we get. That's it, Chris.
That's it?
Yep,
Yeah,
100%.
okay, there you go.
That one's fucking tremendous. We
That
should
was a
watch
good
that.
one. I have seen that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we start off with Storm Drain, aka Ratman.
Yeah. AKA Ratatouille origin story.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that it started off with a newscast. I thought that was a nice character. I thought that was a nice setup to it.
We usually shit on news info bombs, but in this, it's tongue in cheek and kind of funny.
Yes.
This was a good mix of it, especially towards the end when his fucking face was melting.
Yeah.
melting
Yeah.
off.
I think that was the best executed of all of the little.
I think that was my
shorts.
favorite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
I think so.
Actually made me feel slightly nostalgic for that time period because of how they.
It felt spooky scary at moments.
It did. It was a little like when they were going down the tunnel.
Yes.
And stuff.
Yes.
Those were legit on the edge moments. So I
Yes.
was like, Ugh.
You're like, why are you going there?
Yeah.
Bring a gun.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's been hard. This is spooky season, and it has a lot of. It's hard to come up with some movies that will actually scare us.
Yeah.
You know, like that's really difficult. And
No.
like movies that are relevant right now
Yeah.
that actually scare people. No. This I thought like right off the bat with the Ratman story, I was like, okay, like here we go. Like
Yeah.
finally some actual good spooky scary
Set and setting. When and where did you guys watch this?
I watched this last night at like 11 o'clock. I started.
Last night, late, dark, lights off.
That's the way to do it.
That's the way to do it. Did you watch it this morning?
I know. I watched it late at night, headphones, VR headset.
Oh,
There you go.
shit.
Yeah.
That's spooky.
And I had my girlfriend like slap me like
That's a good idea.
occasionally,
She'd
just to keep me on
occasionally
edge.
stab you.
Yeah,
But you know, really slightly.
like a really long stick.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I liked the banter between the newscaster and the cameraman. Like, fuck you. Copy that. Like,
yeah.
I thought that was good.
Yeah, it was fun.
The way he delivered "copy that," I actually really laughed at.
Yeah,
He
it
was
was
like,
funny.
"Hey, you want to go get a drink?" She's like, "Fuck you." Copy that.
Yeah, they're fucking walking into the sewer, and then like,
Yeah.
of course, all of the people around them that are like looking at them go into the sewer.
Yeah,
Fuck, man,
that was good.
that was eerie.
That was a
for sure.
spooky one for sure. And I liked also the practical effects. I'm jumping ahead a little bit.
Well, but before that though, like they discovered this like tent, and with like a human being.
that
inside.
was spooky.
That was
Yeah.
spooky. But I was like, because it's the Rat Man. Like I wanted there to be a little more like, what is this? A wheel of cheese? You know,
Yeah. It's like, oh, there's a human-sized rat trap in here. What's that?
And then like a life-size board game setup of Mousetrap.
Yeah. Or like the guy when he opens his eyes, he goes, huh? Or yeah, they're like, "What's your name?" And he's like, "Charles." "What's your last?" "Entertainment cheese."
Oh my god.
It's a Chuck E. Cheese origin
Yeah.
story.
Yeah, I was ready for all of that. But dude,
What if like when he came out, like it was just a fucked up like animatronic of a Chuck E. Cheese?
that would have been cool too.
I would have loved it.
But we get one of the coolest creature designs I've seen
It was dope.
in a minute, bro.
It was xenomorphy.
Xenomorphy for sure, but
Absolutely.
with the human skull face.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I will say I only think it worked at all because of the VHS low quality aspect of
Oh
it.
yeah, for sure. I think obviously with better.
Having too much detail allows you to look too closely into it and say like, that's weird looking, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and the editing is a big on that too. Like if they hold on the shot too long, you're just like, okay, that looks. You need to minimally show it, and
Yeah.
and you know it was bordering that a little bit where I was like, okay, now it really.
It lingered
Now you
a
gotta cut
little.
away. Now you gotta cut
But
away.
still, I liked it.
Yeah.
I much prefer that over CG any day.
Oh, for
I
sure.
don't care if I can see the puppeteer's hands. I would prefer a puppet still.
You see the guy in the mask go, "Rah!"
Yeah. And then they're just like, we don't need you to do that.
like,
We're
I'm
gonna
gonna do
add
it,
that
though.
later.
I'm a method actor.
I'm a method puppeteerist. And they're like, shut the fuck up and open his mouth.
But Jim Henson walks around his house. He's like, "Hey, Miss Piggy, we gotta get some," whatever he says to Miss Piggy. I don't know what Kermit says.
That was a good Kermit.
Those are really good. Jim Henson.
Kermit the Frog.
Nailing it, dude. How long have you been working on that?
28 years.
28. So about how long you've been alive?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
When I was like 2 or 3 days old, I was like already doing impressions.
Can't wait for your masterclass to come out on masterclass.com.
Oh my god, I
Kermit
would love
the Frog
to do
impression. It's just you doing
that. I would
that.
love to have like a joke masterclass account so that I can like things I don't do and have never done. Like I would have an editing masterclass.
Yeah. Yes, yeah. So Ratman was my favorite, I think.
Okay.
I will say a fun fact about the puppet, actually, the animatronic thing. So it was actually very difficult for them to acquire that rat like puppet animatronic thing. A lot of people were booked up for the boys, the show The Boys. Like a lot of effects
wow.
artists in Montreal were booked up for that.
Uh-huh.
And so they had to hire some guy like in the States to make an animatronic and ship it up there. And then they hired local technicians to operate it.
Imagine being the fucking TSA agent that opens up that box. It's just that big fucking
What have I done?
He just like throws that little ticket in there, like, we saw this. He's just like, boom, and just shuts it immediately.
Ship it, get the fuck out of here.
What if first of all, if I did animatronics and you opened the box to get my animatronic, I would put a string attached to something.
Yeah.
So that when you open it, it does that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
why not? Just a little Easter egg for the. Yeah. Exactly.
just a little something.
It's like, oh, TSA, you want to take a little gander?
yeah. Yeah, just
fucking.
that was a really, really good one. I mean, there's only 4 of them, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But I love that. You know, they find some cult in the sewers.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
I could have done without the last newscast bit, but it was cool to see.
It was
With
funny.
The newscast.
It was funny.
I
His
love the part where he goes, "What the fuck?" and then she goes, I laughed out loud hard.
That was amazing.
It was
Yeah.
funny.
That was great.
Like at first, I was like, I didn't need that. It could have ended. But when his face melted off, I was like, okay, that was fun.
So you just wanted her to come out and that was it?
I was fine. It's like, okay, let's move on. I was into the idea of like, all right, let's rip through these, you know?
I kind of was too. And I think some of them drag a little.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because they put you. First of all, our attention spans are about the width of a hair.
Yep.
So, like, after scrolling TikTok for an hour, you want to be like, next.
Yeah.
And it's like, you get the gist, get in, get out. I wanted them to be a little shorter, if I'm being honest.
And-
but that's on me.
There's no better example than the next story, The Empty Wake.
That was a good one.
Wait,
That
what?
I enjoyed it.
You didn't like it?
I enjoyed it much more than the one after that.
The fucking setup took forever, dog.
That's true,
Yeah.
but you could tell they were trying to like build atmosphere and suspense, but it just took a little too long. I
And
think.
for the delivery, I was just like, okay, it was cool.
Yeah.
There were cool effects, good effects, and then like the concept was nice, but it's like this could have been done in like 3 minutes, dog.
Yeah, but arguably, like you were saying, there's no payoff unless there's some build up. And that's what I think they were doing.
It was a little much.
It was a little long, but I will say I thought that one was a little scarier than Ratman up until it was actually outside of the coffin. Then it was like an action movie.
Yeah.
Then
Little bit, yeah.
But like once it was empty, I was like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it immediately got you out of the suspense.
Within
almost
like
right
2 seconds.
Yeah, it's like it's empty, and I was like, okay.
I thought it was
Now
going to
it's-
look more horrific. I feel like they sold it to be more horrific than it ended up being.
Yeah, I agree.
I thought like his whole half was going to be like,
Yeah.
Also, the narrative device of like her not being able to call her boss a second time because the boss's assistant, who was hanging out with the boss together away from the funeral home, went, "Don't call again or you're fired." What?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
so stupid.
it was just a dumb setup. I didn't like the setup.
A little, I like conceptually though. Like, oh,
Yeah.
it's a girl that has to run a wake on her own.
Yeah,
and then-
it's spooky.
What do you think the guy that came in, the one visitor came in and said something, right?
Some Ratma follower. I don't know.
What?
I assumed that he
The Ratma, what the people called Ratman in the first one.
Oh,
Hail
you think that was
I don't know, maybe.
No.
trying to connect the universe?
the VHS universe. I
The
thought
VCU,
nice.
Nice.
The
You did it.
VC.
the VHSCU.
I thought that that guy casted like a spell or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some sort of
Yeah,
chant
probably.
or something. I don't fucking
He just went hoogity boogity boo boo, and then he's alive.
That's
he
a
went in.
spell.
He went in and waved his wand, and he
You
was
just
like,
cursed the set, dude. With the
Fuck.
spell.
Oh my god, it's already spooky too.
"Oh no!"
Fuck.
God damn it, dude.
I'm sorry, guys.
Spooky scary.
He came in and he was like, "Flippity floppity, hoopity spookity scary."
Bibbity bobbity
She was
boo.
like, "Fucking what?" And then he busts out of the car.
yeah.
Fucking whoop. It's great.
Twerking. Comes out of the coffin twerking.
Also, the I guess the mortician of that funeral home had genuine like. Have you ever watched Scare Tactics?
Yes.
He came off exactly.
No,
Are you serious?
haven't.
What? Really?
Nope.
Yeah, you have.
It's okay. First of all, it's your favorite category of show. It's a prank show,
Yes.
and it's
Precisely why I haven't seen it.
and it is like it's them creating fake scenarios that are like from horror movies to scare people.
So they full on traumatize people.
yes,
Yes.
and I love it.
Yep.
That was a good show. It got fake after like the first season.
Yeah, the first few seasons, like they just ran out of ideas.
No, like the first season was like actual pranks, and then after the second season, they got actors to perform being pranked.
Right, and that's my
Oh.
point. The mortician came off as a Scare Tactics actor, where he's like, yeah, you can take a peek inside there. Don't worry, he's dead. It was just like very, I don't know. It's just on
Like
the nose
serving it on
dialogue.
the platter.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got you. I felt that way too.
Yeah.
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 But
I was just thinking about that yesterday. Remember the creepy clowns that used to like just hang around and like scare people?
yeah,
in like
that was,
2013 or something.
Yeah.
that was a weird time.
Like I wish they would have like granted I don't like these people very much, but like our neighbors, the Texans of the world,
Shot immediately.
That's my favorite part of that whole thing.
I know. I just wish there were a few more stories of like them trying to do that shit in Texas. dude.
Yeah.
That's why they stopped, is because that shit happened, and they were like, yeah, maybe it's not worth being creepy
Like,
on purpose.
I would have loved to have seen the reaction of like some guy like, "Rawr, I'm a fucking creepy clown," and some guy's like, "Pooh," but and like the clown like, "Oh fuck, I'm sorry, dude." I
Yeah.
like,
yeah,
I
he takes
didn't-
off the red thing. He's like, I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy.
I'm just a guy. It's just a joke. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Fucking karmic retribution.
And like that would have felt so satisfying. Rare. Oh fuck, I'm sorry.
Bleeding out. Like, dude.
Fuck.
Oh man. Anyways, fuck those
I
guys.
think he gets shot and a bunch of confetti comes out. Pooh. He's like, oh no.
Just balloons.
Kill hook. And he just
Yeah. Bah.
he explodes into a bunch of fucking confetti. Yeah. Anyways.
It's just
So-
like colorful spaghetti.
Oh no, it's a bunch of ribbons falling out.
That was cool.
And it like never stops.
Yeah.
the zombie shot where all of his guts are falling out of him.
That was cool.
sick. Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
cool.
That was a lot of really good. I will say this whole anthology, the whole movie had good mix of practical and CG effects.
I have to disagree with you on the very next one.
How dare you?
Dude.
What?
Dude, there was
Okay.
I felt there was so much wrong in the third one.
The next one is The Subject.
Yes.
Can we get to the ending of the Empty Wake though?
Oh, sure.
It, like
a tornado?
yeah, what? Just like okay, and then she just
Well, because it's going to discount the story altogether. Like,
they just
Like that's why everyone's so like dismembered and shit and fucked up.
no, I think that like the tornado is going to make it not be a zombie story.
like in the news, like
Yeah.
how did this get
right,
out of
right.
the coffin? Like
Yeah.
the wind,
That makes sense.
The wind.
the 90 miles per hour wind that burst it through the window.
Yeah.
Good point. Moving on.
Yeah, it was fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Subject is the next one. Good old mad scientist, body horror robo.
Yeah.
This is the one that took too long.
Yes.
For me.
Shout out Indonesia, Josh, your favorite.
Took a really, really long time, but I actually really liked the delivery ultimately.
Ultimately, it got there, but I thought it was one of the slower ones.
The first-person shooter aspects, though, dude. Come on.
and when the music kicked in, and when she started to power it up, it's like
she gets a health bar, dude.
Yeah, it literally functions as a health bar, the
Yeah.
battery meter. I love that. Yeah.
that was sick.
But like a small fire broke out in like the first minute of that bit where the scientist, like a little fire breaks out and it looks like some After Effects fake fire shit.
Yeah.
That looked horrific.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty bad.
There's a part where a guy gets
It's
shot.
Photoshop Express fucking like
Yeah.
like
Stock fire.
yeah,
yeah.
one of the guys who gets
It's like a fire filter. Like
Yeah.
they ran it through a Snapchat fire filter.
like an iPhone 3 fire filter. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the guys who gets shot keeps flailing around
Yeah.
like he's still getting shot.
Yeah,
which is
those were like just add more bullets. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Those are tough to choreograph. I get it, but like
It
there was times
immediately-
when I was
yeah.
like, yeah, well, we're so used to real time responsive like first person shooters that it's like when you click, that person reacts, right? Like that person gets shot, whatever. And it's like in this, that's why it's so hard to make a first person movie. I think like it's never really been done well besides maybe Hardcore Henry, and even then you see a lot of the like, oh, there's no way, like the guy's aiming like into the sky and then he hits a headshot. You know,
Yeah.
it's like this guy's got aim lock, this guy's got aim hacks.
Fucking
Yeah, fucking he's throwing JFK curved bullets everywhere he goes. But
he's fucking what's that dude? Will
Lee
Mac-
Harvey Oswald.
That was James McAvoy. Curving bullets.
you're both right.
Yeah.
They both did exactly that.
They both did exactly that. So, anyways,
Oh my God, is that a part in Wanted? Do they reference
Lee Harvey Oswald?
as
I don't.
as
Oh
a-
my god, they should have though.
they should have. That'd have been
Like,
hilarious.
he was an assassin. And
He was
a bullet curver.
He was the first
Loom.
bullet curver.
the first one to curve a bullet.
I want them to do a Kingsman like prequel to Wanted with Lee Harvey Oswald.
It's not a bad idea.
Just send it up.
He's writing it down. Not a bad idea.
Pitching right now.
What's it called, Alex?
It's called Whoopsie, I Killed the President. which is
Honey, I shot the president.
which is what he said right after it happened. He went whoopsie,
I think it would be called Really Wanted.
like for real wanted.
Shout out to Texas Theater. It's
Wanted
where,
F.
by the way,
Shout out to
Yeah,
Texas Theater.
where Lee Harvey got captured.
just
real,
a
for
cool
real,
guy.
yeah. Lee Harvey Oswald he went to just watch a movie at the Texas
He's
Theater.
like, guys, I'm just trying to watch.
I mean, to be fair, if I killed a president, I would just want to watch a movie.
That's a good
afterwards.
point.
Yeah.
It's like
You wouldn't kill a president.
Let's watch cool
Pop quiz. What movie was he watching when he got arrested?
Good Burger.
Good burger.
I accept-
Less than a second delay. Good
I
burger.
accept no other answers. We will not be taking comments at this time. That is what he was watching.
It was Return of the Good Burger.
Anyways, okay. What else we got? Where were
I've
we?
always wanted a Mondo Burger. Just shouts to that.
Yeah, for real.
That's true.
And Ed's sauce, dude.
Yeah. Lettuce, tomato, onion. When they're
Question
sibling.
about Ed sauce. Was it orange?
I think so.
It was a deep red.
Oh, was it?
It was like an infrared.
Like a
Alexa,
lava.
What color is Ed's sauce?
Here's something I found on the web. According to jakearchibald.com, although similar to tartar sauce, it is often more yellowish, sometimes flavored with curry, and sometimes contains chopped pickles or piccalilli.
Piccalilli?
I think she nailed it.
She did it.
I don't know.
Ed Sauce Good Burger. Let's see.
You got it? You got it pulled up?
It is clearly an infrared.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's weird. Alexa's not normally wrong.
You remember when there was a rumor that went around that Kel just died from
Yeah.
Kenan and Kel? And like he's like, guys, I'm not dead.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like an infrared.
Yeah. I would call that a dark orange, but sure.
that's red.
That's red.
All right. Let's ask Caleb,
That's fucked up.
because he's colorblind. Moving right along. Moving right along. Shout out Caleb.
You dumb, colorless bitch.
He's like, I'm just listening. I can't fight back.
Yeah. We're just punching essentially like
Yeah.
punching down. Essentially.
Dude, what did you think of the robot design in The Subject? The first robot.
It felt very like late game Resident Evil-y. You know what I mean? Like at the end of every Resident Evil game, there's always like a factory with that industrial setting, and there's a crazy monster like that.
I liked it.
Remember the robot movie with J5? What the fuck is that?
J5.
Alexa, what's the robot movie with J5?
Here's something I found on the web. According to Neuragadget.net, while the Galaxy J5 2016
Yeah.
takes the score for most camera action,
Right?
it
Johnny
bowed
Five.
out with on-flash selfies.
Right?
Nope.
Was that right?
Short Circuit.
Short Circuit. Yeah.
Oh, remember that guy?
Yeah, it's a bit evil. Short Circuit. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. Yeah. That's.
It looked like
totally
J5 on meth, dude.
It did. Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted him to have the same voice.
Yeah. And it also reminded me a little bit of like something you'd see in Real Monsters.
Yeah.
Dude, I
Like
fucking
with
love
holding
that.
their eyes.
My mom called me that when I was a kid.
She what?
My mom called me that when I was a kid. The fucking Real Monsters.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah.
Sid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Oblina.
Ipkiss.
Shout out to Real
Or
Monsters.
That was a great
Fucking
show.
awesome show.
Yeah.
Introduction to spookiness for children.
Oh, yeah,
That
for sure.
and Courage the Cowardly Dog.
And Are You Afraid of the... Yeah. Curse Cowardly Dog was the shit.
That was dark, man.
Dude.
OG Spooky Scary.
Dude, the Pharaoh episode where he had to return the slab genuinely scared the shit out of me when I was
Yeah.
little.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Also, Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
What?
Very spooky shit.
Very spooky shit in that movie. Remember the Large Marge?
No.
Exhibit
remember
Q, my bicycle. I love that.
Dude, whenever he gets picked up by a trucker, a fucking 18-wheeler Large Marge, and then she's describing how she's describing an accident with a semi, and then her face goes like her eyes fucking pop out, and it's like this weird claymation, like
It's like
face
Beetlejuicy. It's fucked up.
dude, it fucked me up when I was a kid. I was like legit terrified of that scene.
Damn. You know what fucked me up as a kid? Beetlejuice, when they open the closet and she's hanging there.
Oh, yeah.
That fucking scared the shit out of
Just
me.
yeah,
the
dude.
stretching of their heads. I was like, this makes me uncomfortable.
I blew like a pound of shit out of my ears when I saw that. It was just like, boom. I was just like, oh, trauma. That was the first like dead body I thought I saw.
Scared the shit out of me, dude.
Oh, I have seen that.
me see it.
Oh my God,
Let
I
me see it.
love that frame. I want that to be my new Discord avatar.
Dude, yeah.
New Discord avatar right there.
For spooky season.
Yeah, spooky season. Oh my God, that's so good. For the folks at home, it looks goofy. Google it. Google Pee Wee Herman
it's the-
semi truck lady.
It's the giant eyes with the tiny pupils. Like that
Yeah.
fucks me up, dude.
Yeah.
I just
Spooky
don't like
scary.
big eyes, dude.
Yeah.
I hate Disney characters and grays.
That makes total sense.
And all anime.
And all animates.
Yeah,
True.
that's why I can't get into
It's
it.
the
dude.
eyes.
So, anyways, back to VHS. So, the subject.
Okay, so I like the first person shooter aspects. I thought that was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, some of the effects leave some to be imagined, like
Even when they gunned down the doctor, it looked really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just mistimed.
Dude, he literally went bah, 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 bah,
before he
bah.
was getting shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I thought her reveal in the mirror, I thought that was sick.
That
That
was
was
awesome.
cool.
She's like
well
slowly
realized.
walking up to it.
That's
and
really cool.
You see, and like,
Reminiscent of Doom 2001 or whenever the fuck it came
yeah,
out.
dude.
The scene when it's like he tilts in the mirror and it's like,
Yeah.
dude, I remember sitting the fuck up so hard in that.
Be like,
Yeah.
they finally Doomified the movie.
yeah.
Like,
oh, this is, bruh.
we really need to rewatch that movie.
for real.
Rick, you're gonna come on the show. You're gonna get off Guild Wars 2. You
Guild
fucking
Wars 2
you
is-
fucking dweeb. Yeah.
What?
Hey,
We haven't
turn
seen-
your power on, Rick, maybe,
Yeah.
and watch Doom.
Yeah, we haven't seen Rick in like a decade because he's been playing Guild Wars 2.
A pre-World of Warcraft MMO.
Yep.
His power went out the other day, and he was using like an AK spotlight to like light up his house.
I can feel him texting us to correct us on the gun type
He's like,
right now.
actually.
He's pulling out his phone right now to be like, actually, it's an AR-50, whatever it is.
And it's statistically the safest way to light your house.
He's literally walking around his house with a tack flashlight attached to an AR-15. Imagine
He's Resident Evil 7ing his house right now.
for real. It all cuts to like the top down like view isometric view. Anyways,
At the point of this movie, back to VHS 94.
Yeah.
At the point in this movie, I was like, oh, this is the best tape. I like this one.
the subject you thought was the best.
Yeah, I liked that one the most
Okay.
up to that point.
I think it was the most involved with the most like they build lore and backstory in the beginning with
Yeah.
the Doctor and all that. I appreciated that.
Okay.
All right, fair enough. Not
All right.
not y'all's favorite. That's okay.
No.
It's got to be Ratman
Is that
for
the
me.
last of? It's 4 total, right?
Then we have Terror.
What?
Terror.
Is that the SWAT one?
Oh yeah, no, the vampire blood one.
The vampire.
Oh yeah.
The redneck vampire.
I almost totally forgot about that.
The Al
one.
Qaeda Meal Team 6, whatever you want to call them.
redneck patriots, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool. They were harvesting vampire blood.
Underworld, but with rednecks.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Had legit Columbine vibes with the whole
Yeah,
tape.
dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
but I loved this was my favorite one. I'll spoil
Terror?
that. Yeah.
Okay.
By far this was my favorite one because not a single character was redeemable in this fucking
Yeah.
True, they were all pieces of shit.
It
Yeah.
was pretty funny too.
It was really funny.
Yeah.
The ones I liked the most didn't take themselves seriously.
Yeah.
Yes. And this one did not.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, these are all egregious characters and we can fucking kill them and it's
Yeah,
no
for
big
sure.
deal.
There was one point that made me actually laugh super hard, and it was when the guy that ends up being, I guess, a vampire. It's one of the first shots of him getting shot, and he's on his knees with his hands behind his back, and then some guy pulls out a gun and shoots him point blank in the forehead, and someone else goes, "Good shot." Like that would be difficult.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, good job, Randy.
Yeah.
It was essentially what it was.
I loved whenever they're doing some redneck shit. And
For the folks at home, they're harvesting vampire blood as explosives.
Right.
Right.
Because vampire blood
and it's a cool concept.
Yeah.
It's a really cool concept.
They're basically bottling it and bringing it into the sunlight so that it explodes.
Right.
right.
Literally the plot of Monsters Inc.
What?
Not Monsters Inc.
Is it?
No.
Oh, I guess I haven't seen that then.
All right.
My bad.
I thought, dude, the funniest part for me was like the leader of all of them, where he's like having like you could just tell he thinks all of these guys are fucking idiots.
Yeah.
And then at one point, whenever like this cop is bringing in all this ammunition for them and stuff, like about to start this war or whatever.
Yeah.
There's a point where he looks to camera. That fucking killed me. He's like looking blankly at the camera, like, okay, cut. Like,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
I lost my
Or
shit.
the
dude.
part where he's like overlooking the little bunny in the cage, and the guy with the video camera is like, "Hey,
Yeah.
you want to say something?" And he's like, "So what we got today is we're building."
Yeah.
Like you could tell he had to
love
like
that.
work it up in himself.
Yeah. And I loved also like when the shit started to pop off, the panic amongst them.
Yeah.
How they were all super dumb. It was
Yeah.
Tarantino-esque in a way, where it was like you expect it to go one way, but they're all just human and stupid and
Hyper
flawed.
violent
Yeah.
idiots.
Yeah, hyper violent idiots. And so like, someone was unloading their machine gun on there and then his friend just killed him to stop him from shooting.
Yeah, the guy
Like-
that like I love that it was like this giant chubby guy that like gets up on a truck bed and he's like, all right.
yeah.
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 It looks super comical.
The
Yeah.
visual of that. And then some guys It falls
Cut
off.
that out. Doof, doof, doof.
Yeah, I fucking lost it, man.
That was really funny.
That's why this is my favorite. It was so funny.
Yeah.
And then also the reveal, like, it took me forever. I didn't realize that it was a fucking vampire.
Me either.
Yeah.
Until they actually said it out loud.
Yeah.
Did I
Exactly.
realize, like, oh, it's a vampire blood. Like when I realized it was such a perfectly timed moment, because what they did was like, hey, don't come out. It's vampire blood, and then it explodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, the dots connected immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's vampire blood, and they're making explosives, and it was Cisse. They said it, and I saw it explode, and I was
Yeah.
just like, oh.
Yeah.
I probably three-headed this. I don't think anybody...
I think you were probably supposed to get it when the same guy got shot in the head like 3 times in a
Yeah.
row.
I don't know. I was
but I
like,
couldn't tell. It was, yeah.
well, I knew it was the same guy, but I was like, okay, there's some abnormality. They found somebody that can't die.
Sure.
And
or they're bringing him
full-
back to life or something,
and-
maybe.
Yeah, and like there's some religious cult around it. Their blood, like that's what I was thinking. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this is the immortal. This is Jesus or something, and they're worshiping this whatever the fuck's going
And
on.
in their own construed crazy way, they think killing
Yeah.
him every day is
Something like that,
making
yeah.
him more brutal. Or
something.
whatever.
Yeah. Anyways, I
More
love that
powerful.
one. That one was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious. And then the fucking actual monster reveal where it's like it starts from his nose and goes down to like his chest, essentially.
Yeah, that was cool.
Like open mouth, dude. Very
Yeah.
Yonic looking, but like just that was brutal, dude. I
Yeah.
fucking love
We
that.
just ripped off that guy's face. I like that, like, he climbed up the ladder and then he was basically just like, at the top of the ladder.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
like, what?
And the one like leader like inside of the cage that he built, like surrounded by crosses, like Jesus is king, Jesus is king, Jesus is king, and then the fucking vampire just opens up the sun or opens up like the sunroof or whatever,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
explodes the whole fucking compound. I was like, oh,
Love
that's
that.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
I love the interpretation of vampires across like their mythology. Like
Yeah.
sometimes it's just, sexy twilight glistening. Sometimes it's like, oh, kind of evil. Sometimes it's Nosferatu. And then sometimes it's this where it's like they're bat human hybrid. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like demons.
Yeah.
Where the
Like, that's when
sun
it gets-
causes their violent explosion.
Right.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What is your favorite?
And then Robert Pattinson sparkles.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's funny.
What is your favorite vampire interpretation, Chris?
Ooh, good question. Interview with a Vampire is really good.
That's a good one.
Gotta go.
It's pretty classic.
Yeah.
But it's I like the conversion thing.
Gotta go Gary Oldman Dracula.
Ooh, oh my God, Bram Stoker's Dracula is a fucking vibe, dude.
Yeah.
When he has that red armor,
Dude.
oh
Sick.
fuck, that is such a fucking vibe, dude.
And we all know yours is Twilight, so you don't even
Right,
need
Yes,
to
of course,
answer.
Robert Pattinson, who is now Batman, of course, that's it.
You don't need to answer.
But my second favorite would be From Dusk Till Dawn, dude.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Where they
true.
like run a nightclub where they lure in unsuspecting truckers that no one's gonna fucking miss, kill them all, and then have like when you fucking the zoom out of the nightclub, it's a fucking pyramid in the desert, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Morbius as well.
Fucking no, dude.
Shout out to the most egregious foot shot ever.
Oh, yeah.
Ever done in
He's
film.
like, just stomp on my
Dude,
teeth.
and the reveal of her as a vampire in that moment, dude, where she's like Quentin Tarantino's literally sucking on Salma Hayek's feet. Fucking good for you, Quentin Tarantino.
Shout
Like,
out.
the fact that you have a friend that would do that for you, like, good for you, man.
We all need a friend that would let us suck on their feet.
Not their feet, but like if you were to hire a great actress, let's say Angelina Jolie, Chris. You know, if Alex was directing a movie with Angelina Jolie, and
Right.
it's like,
you would write that for me?
Yeah. I would. Yeah, of course.
Thanks, man. That's friendship.
Yeah. See?
and he's like, she has blonde dreads in the movie as well.
Pretty cool stuff.
Great acting.
Pretty neat, huh?
Great acting
So
performance.
if there's one takeaway from this episode, know that Chris wants to suck feet
What?
of a dreaded woman.
No. That's not the takeaway.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
The
pretty.
takeaway is you should go watch Gone in 60 Seconds.
Is it a sequel to Gone
Be
with the
Gone
Wind?
in 60 seconds if you don't know.
$5
$5 a month.
More like-
Patreon.
Come in 60 seconds. Because you
Okay.
come and then you
Alright.
go.
Alright.
And
What are
so,
we-
like,
what the
because
he
fuck
was,
are-
he
what are we
was
doing
carefully
here?
trying to say
What
that.
are we doing here? What are we doing here?
I like feet.
What?
Yeah, that was the best one for me. I fucking love that story. I thought that
Okay,
was great.
so let's get to the last one then. After that,
Yeah,
the
that's
SWAT one.
Yeah.
Which is like, oh, the tapes, and they kill him.
Yeah, it was
the
the most pointless.
forgettable.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever, boring.
Oh, the SWAT team is not the SWAT team.
Wow, that's a surprise.
Big fart from a butt.
And their acting was horrendous.
Horrendous.
So
I
bad.
thought it was going to turn into something funny, or like it was so bad. I thought they were making fun of the short idea.
And they tried
know
to
what I
do
mean?
Yeah. They were like, we aren't the daughters of the witches you forgot to burn. We're the daughters of the burned-in bitch.
Yeah,
Like,
Dude.
I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Into movie. It's like, huh? Stop.
They tried to do an Inglourious Bastards, dude,
What do you mean?
where they were like, "This tape is going to be our best one yet, dude.
This is my
our
masterpiece.
This is our masterpiece."
Is it?
Is it?
Is it the
Is it-
VHS 94 exclusive to Shudder? Is that?
No theatrical release exclusive to Shudder. Is it?
Yeah.
That last one was doo-doo farts.
That was real bad.
That was big fucking cathedral fart.
You
from
could
a
tell
butt,
they felt obligated to.
Was it fucking?
in my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the hangar that they were in.
Yeah.
That's the big fart.
The,
From,
the hanger fart.
They're like, and now.
And now for the final short. Or
sniff
don't
my
press it.
farts.
Never mind.
oh, sorry.
Here, I got you. Oh, fuck.
Like that, not the button.
No, dude.
That was close.
That's
Not
it for me.
really. Okay, let's rank them in order of our favorites.
Okay,
I'll go first.
go ahead.
My favorite was Ratman. Second favorite was Vampire. Third favorite was Empty Cathedral. Sorry, Empty Wake.
Yes.
Fourth,
The subjects.
The Subject.
That's it. And then Holy Hell. of
And then
course.
Holy Hell, yeah.
I have exact same ranking.
Okay.
I would go with Terror, the redneck vampire one,
First.
as my first.
Okay.
The second, I got to go with Storm Drain, the
Ratman.
Ratman one. I thought that was great.
Yeah.
Then The Subject, then Empty Wake,
Okay.
then Holy Hell, Homicide Hanger, whatever you want to call it.
Holy heck. If safe for work.
If I had to make a second list, that would be mine as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're good.
Okay.
I wouldn't make a second list because I do things right the first time.
Yeah, there you go.
See?
I like it. That's it for us.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That was VHS
We did
94. A lot of fun. Shall we do budget for VHS 94?
No,
Why not?
because we have to do this. In the cinema with Marty Scorsese's. Boys, we have to determine whether or not this movie is in fact cinema. It's VHS 94.
So
let
inherently,
me preface it with that.
Yeah.
It is VHS 94, only streaming on Shudder.
it is the third in the VHS series.
Right.
Yes.
Of the others that also went straight to DVD,
No.
didn't they?
No.
Oh, really?
Alexa, when did VHS, the movie, come out in theaters?
The film V/H/S was released on January 22nd, 2012.
Wow, long time.
She didn't say in theaters.
Whatever, dude.
That's when it came out. I saw it on Redbox.
Okay.
That's how I saw it.
Premiere.
Let's go in order of Alex, Chris, and then myself. Alex, is it cinema with Marty Scorsese?
Is VHS 94 cinema? I'm going to hit it with a nay.
Oh, that's a
Not-
no for you, huh?
Not
Yeah.
cinema, eh? Chris?
Okay. I will say that I enjoyed all of them in their own right. As a whole, it's fun to watch, and it's a summer fun, top-down, spooky, scary, convertible fun time cinema. I say yes.
Nice. All right. All right.
It's a no for you.
Not cinema.
Not cinema for you.
Not cinema for me.
You wouldn't recommend it?
Not really.
It's fun though.
It's fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. And most horror movies are just that.
No, dude. Hereditary?
True.
Midsummer.
Midsommar?
Well, okay, you're naming the best ones ever.
30 Days of Night?
I'm saying most.
The Thing.
I'm saying most.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
If I saw a really good horror movie, yes, I'm going to recommend it, you know?
I guess.
I would
just
recommend
think
this to anybody.
the genre itself speaks to just bloody fun, funny, summer
Dude.
fun top down. The genre itself is.
I think
kind
it
of
got
like that.
pigeonholed like that several decades ago simply because of.
because most of them are
effects.
bad.
I don't know.
I got to say this, too. The first two I would recommend. The first two are great.
VHSs?
Yes.
Oh wow. So you don't think they're better?
No.
Okay. All right. I don't remember them. So
Do not recall.
So yeah,
This one just doesn't. It's not there. It's not on that echelon.
You want to see? Should we see what the internet thinks rating wise about the 3?
You want to just guess the Metacritic score, Chris? Yeah. Oh wait, should we do DMT first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do the fucking.
Okay.
Let's do the Metacritic score real quick. We'll save the DMT for the end, huh?
Sure.
Sure.
Don't look.
You don't have a DMT, do you?
I don't. But don't.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
But don't look at the Metacritic.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, got it. Wait. Yeah, got it. Okay.
Are we doing for 94?
For 94 only. That's all we're gonna do. What is the Metacritic score for VHS 94?
48.
You say
Damn.
48, Alex?
I'll do 50. I was gonna guess 45.
Okay, are we just doing who's closest?
Yeah.
You said 48. You said 50. Alex wins. It was Metacritic score is 63%.
Oh
Wow.
Okay. Next up, don't look. We're gonna guess Rotten Tomatoes score.
This is different,
Yeah,
it is.
it's
So this
different.
takes critics and audience score into account.
and probably
And it's
only horror review outlets will be reviewing this. So
It's a percentage, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna go with 35%.
35% of people liked it.
We're talking about critic score.
We're talking
Rotten
about
Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes
Yeah.
average.
Yeah, 35. I don't care.
I'll do 60.
92%. Alex wins again.
Oh,
Wow.
I don't get that.
IMDb out of 10.
I did see this one.
So then, no, we can't play it.
Sorry, it's 5.5, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
We could have asked him.
Fuck. I was just
we
kidding
can't
about,
anymore.
I was just kidding about that. That was a trick I played upon you.
All right.
All right.
Tomato meter for VHS 94 is 92%. How did it get there? Because
What's the critic score?
It says tomato meter 92, audience score 54%.
Oh, okay.
That's all it says.
Wow.
Where's the critic score?
That is 92 is the critic score.
It's like an aggregate of,
Certified fresh.
I don't get that. But
That is fresh. What are we doing?
dumb movie title.
Dumb movie title for VHS 94. Let's do some DMT.
All right. I don't like any of mine, so let's go.
All right.
Podcast killed the video scare.
Not bad.
Right?
All right.
Right? Right? All
Right?
If you have to say right a bunch of times after
It's probably really good.
He died. Rewind.
it. I like
That's
it.
pretty good.
All right. Like be kind. All right.
Like this, you see, it's
Stop and explain it all for me.
And then my last one is okay. That's snuff.
okay.
Okay, that's stuff.
Okay, that's snuff.
I only
Alex?
have one. It's a POS 94.
Okay.
All right. Chris?
I like okay, that's snuff.
Okay, that's snuff. It's got to be one.
Yeah, I don't have one. I totally forgot.
Make one up right now.
Okay.
You consistently forget the DMT.
Yeah.
And that really bothers me.
I know.
It's one of the core elements of our show.
I know.
Each and every week. It's like
okay.
forgetting that we have to watch a movie.
Right.
this week.
I know.
Did
It's
you ever
so-
have nightmares that you forget to watch the movie and then you're over here and you're like, oh shit?
No.
I have that.
I'm gonna say the Scare Witch Project.
I mean, that's already a scary movie, so
Well,
That was a really good one.
so I changed Blair to Scare.
Yeah. that was good.
So, all right. So let's see. It's a found footage movie. So let's go.
Need more thinking music?
yeah.
Nah, I don't like this segment.
You don't like it?
Why's that?
No, I'm just like, we did it and we can move on. Is all I'm
Okay.
saying.
All right.
You guys disagree?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to come up with one.
I don't
right
think
now.
I do. All right.
Let's hear it in the comments. What would you name the movie?
What was the DMT for last week? Did you pull that from the Discord?
No.
Okay. $5 a month on Patreon, you get access to our Discord.
Talk to us personally.
VHS 94. Blockbuster, Barely Know Her. Why did that go into the sunken place?
I don't know.
That does work though. I like that.
It's too long.
Yeah.
I got nothing, guys.
We're gonna keep this going until you.
Let's get out of here.
All right.
What? Wait. Games? Any more games?
You want to do found footage movies?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Let's go. Blair Witch Project. I'm kicking it off.
VHS.
The Fourth Kind. Does that count?
Yeah, that works.
Record.
Cloverfield.
Nice.
Ooh, good one, good one, good one.
Fuck.
Found footage movies. Fuck. Oh, God. I can't think of a single fucking one. Found footage. UFO. Bitch.
Paranormal Activity.
Nice. I was gonna say Signs, but there's only one segment, so I'm out.
Shit. Found footage movies. Grave Encounters?
Never heard of it.
I don't know what that is.
Are you making up movie titles right now?
No, it's a movie.
Should I look it up?
I'll look
Yep.
it up. I'm out.
Well, I can look it up.
No, because then you're gonna cheat, and then it's not fair. Yep.
Yeah, that's
That works.
Fuck
movie.
yeah.
Unfriended.
Fuck.
Nice.
I'm out. Chris, you have one more?
Let's see. Ooh. Does No, that's not really.
Damn.
Shit. I was gonna say District 9 a little bit because that's kind of like a documentary.
Sort of ish,
It's
but
a
it's
documentary. I
yeah.
wouldn't say found footage.
Okay, hold on.
You're out, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh, okay.
Ah,
That would have been the big brain move.
dickhole, dude.
Found footage.
I need to get sounded for not remembering that.
Fuck. Do you know why that's called sounding?
Why?
Because of the sounds people make when they're doing that.
Oh my god.
Google sounding for a fun time.
I won't.
You know what that is, Chris?
No.
Oh man.
Yeah, you do.
No, I
Oh
don't.
man.
He likes it, dude.
Oof.
Found footage.
Sticking
movie.
chopsticks
Found
up your
footage
fuck.
movie. Ew.
It's not just chopsticks. It's
Okay,
steel
I don't wanna
rods.
know. All
It's spaghetti.
Stop. Just stop there. Just let it go.
God damn it. Chris, you've had a long
My
ass
upper
time.
lip
I
is
know.
sweating from thinking of sounding.
Convergence.
Huh?
Hit me with the hardest huh. I can't. I feel like I can see so many in my head. I can't-
Chronicle.
What do you mean?
What?
Yeah, it was, that was not in the forefront of my mind,
Oh,
but
okay.
Yeah,
but that's definitely a good found footage
Yeah.
movie. But yeah,
It's
that's
a really good
nowhere near the forefront of my mind.
Earth to Echo?
I feel like there's one in the genre of like Unfriended and Paranormal Activity. I'm not thinking of. That's
I
right
was
on the tip
trying
my
to think
tongue.
of something like that.
Like
Yeah.
there's one that's another. It's webcam based that I can't remember. I watched.
Taking of Deborah Logan.
Isaiah recommended it. Shout
Wasn't
out
it
to the Penny
Unfriended
Master.
Dark Web?
No, it wasn't Unfriended Dark Web. There was something Isaiah recommended, and it was all webcams, like via Zoom. It was the Zoom horror film.
Megan is missing. Is that it?
No,
The one with
hold on, I'll Google.
Okay.
Zoom horror film. It was like in the height of the pandemic. They did a Zoom horror film, and I was
yeah.
like, "This." First of all, it's already scary when I see a fucking Zoom call.
Are you? Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about. I can't say it though.
Host.
Oh,
This one. It was actually pretty decent.
it was only like an hour, right?
No, I think it was a full length movie.
Normalize 5-minute feature films.
Oh, you're right. It was. It was 57 minutes.
I remember
Jeez.
you saying that. Like, yeah, it was an hour and I got out of there. Didn't need
It
to be any
was.
longer.
It was watchable. Like it was.
That's a high bar.
I certainly let the light enter my eyes. I don't know. It was like as far as found footage movies goes, I wasn't like offended by it. It didn't like. It was kind of interesting.
I feel like 57 minutes is a safe time for something that can't really explore other settings.
That shot on fucking laptops. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. 100%.
Is that it?
That's it for me.
Nice.
Thank you for listening to There Are Too Many Movies.
Nice short and sweet episode, huh?
Oh yeah, a nice short one for VHS 94.
Is it?
No, it's like 2 hours.
No,
Fuck.
it isn't.
Really?
No, we're up there. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm cutting all this out.
It's fine. Keep it in.
$5 a month on Patreon.
Well, if you're cutting stuff out, I just want to say, cheated on my wife. I'm sorry about that.
If you're cutting stuff out.
She doesn't listen to the episode. It doesn't matter.
Oh, man. Well, I guess you'll never know.
We
Later,
all like
toads.
feet.
I'm just kidding.
Later, toads.
Beat.